All right, so let's look at this problem here. This problem was question 12. This was kind of tricky. Mark is using two functions to determine how much money he will have in his account after t years. He uses the constant function f of t is equal to 2500 and the exponential function g of t is equal to 1.05 to the t. To create the exponential function, h of t is equal to f of t times g of t, which represents the value in dollars of his account and interest. Based on the function, what will be the value of the account after 8 years? So, I'm based on the function h of t. Now I need to know what h of t is. H of t is the f of t equation times the g of t equation. I know what g of t is and I know what f of t is. And they're saying that they want the value of the account after 8 years. So t is equal to 8. So let's look at this. I want h of t. H of t is f of t times g of t. So I'm going to say this is equal to, I'm plugging in this f of t here and this g of t here. So 2500 times 1.05 t. Now the problem says that this was an exponential function, so technically t would be in the exponent. If you put t in the exponent here, I'll give you credit for it. If you left t on the outside as a linear, I'll give you credit for it too, because it was hard to tell here. But what you needed to do is you needed to plug in 8 for t to solve. So I'm going to plug this into my calculator. And plugging this into my calculator, I first did my, I'll do it, 1.05 times 8 times 2500, and I got 21,000. Now, if you thought that this was not an exponent and you did 21,000, then you selected D. So I gave that as the right answer as well. I went back and gave you an extra point. If you said that t was an exponent, then that means we would do 1.05 to the 8 as an exponent. I did my caret. And then I'm going to multiply by 2500. And I get 3,693. So if you got that one, then that would be answer choice B. So if you put answer choice B or D, I'll take both of those answers because this did say it was an exponential function. However, the t was not in the exponent there.